to show you the 5 secrets to 5-figure months on LinkedIn with no fluff, no BS. I'm excited to get into this one. If you stick around, I'm going to show you exactly how we hit consistent multiple 5-figure months and how we help tons of other small business owners do exactly the same. All without any paid ads, no marketing budget, and no complex funnels either. So let's jump in. I want to start by outlining who this training is not for. Firstly, this isn't for people who are blinded by the idea that making money online is easy. It's also not for people who aren't self-motivated, people afraid of putting in the work. The coaches and freelancers that we've helped reach 5-figure months are dedicated and willing to put the hard yards in, because they understand that's what it takes to make their dream a reality. And lastly, this isn't for people who obsess over the algorithm and hashtag strategies or picking up the latest trends and getting frustrated when they don't see results. But if you're a coach, consultant, freelancer, agency owner, in fact, any kind of small service-based business owner who is sick of outdated marketing tactics, you're looking to get to the next level, you want to see change, you want to have impact, if you're self-motivated and want to make a real difference to your clients and the world around you, then this is for you. Can you imagine what it feels like to truly help people change their lives and change their businesses? And get messages like these screenshots from clients who are saying they're so happy they could cry. Waking up to messages like these every single day from clients of yours who've either won new clients themselves or made more money or removed a toxic habit or a mental block or got rid of a negative person out of their lives, because these are messages from my clients and it fuels me like nothing else. Can you imagine though, being responsible for that change in someone? I'm here to tell you that it is possible for you in the next 90 days or less. And just last month we collected 55 grand in cash, and I'm not saying that to brag, I'm saying it to make you aware that it's possible. But the funny thing is, it wasn't always like this. My business was a mistake. I started putting out content on Instagram with no plan, no strategy, and by accident, I landed a couple of clients. All whilst I was working at a full-time job in a content marketing agency heading up sales. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you I hated my job or I hated my boss, because that's not true. I loved the job, loved the company, I loved selling to big household brands. But it didn't fulfill me, it didn't light me up, so I decided to invest in a couple of mentors, just to see if I could take this to the next level. And it didn't happen straight away, but slowly things began to move in the right direction. And then within a few weeks of each other, my brother-in-law was killed and my dad passed away. Now I'm not going to go into much detail on that now, but these two events were a major catalyst in me going all in. If life can vanish so quickly, there's no point just existing, just continuing to do things that don't fulfill you. So I decided I couldn't sit around and not take action on the things that I wanted to do and become the person that I needed to become. And the 5 elements I'm about to share with you were instrumental in me moving forward, not only in business, but as a person too. And these 5 secrets are the very same things that allowed me to quit that 80k a year job. They allow me to take time off when I want. They give me the opportunity to make a lot more money. They help me build a massive audience online that attracts inbound attention. But most importantly, these 5 secrets allow me to deliver impact to clients of ours all over the globe. So today I'm going to show you the only 5 things you need to start signing clients in the next 30 to 90 days. And these things will work for you even if you don't have a big audience. Even if you've never sold online before and without sending hundreds of cold DMs every day or paying for ads, or without being pushy or slippery or salesy or slimy. And we help tons of people in all sorts of industries. Fitness coaches, nutritionists, NLP coaches, agency owners, Facebook ad specialists, copywriters, designers, accountants, bookkeepers, habit coaches, podcast mentors, VAs, and loads more. And I'm going to show you some specific results later on. But I just want you to think about the impact that an extra 10k or even 5k a month would have, not only to your business, but to your life. Because it's completely doable. We've helped other people do it, we can help you do it too. Now I know what you're thinking, this might sound impossible, or it might sound too good to be true, or perhaps you've bought a couple of courses in the past and they didn't work, but would you be opposed to me showing you that it could be possible for you to, right now, if you have a desire to make money and help others whilst you do it? If so, then let's jump in. So secret number 1 is a no-brainer offer, something that your audience see and want to have. Most people out there are so focused on getting sales straight away that they put together an offer or a package really quickly without thinking it through. And because of that, they end up with poor or diluted messaging, which only causes confusion for them and their potential clients. And that usually means they're scrapping for leads and ultimately don't get anywhere. Now on screen are the 6 elements that make up an MBO. Firstly, the people, your target market or your audience. Then the problems they're facing, what's stopping them getting the desired results. Then the promise, the transformation or the results that you help them achieve and how long it takes. Number 4 are the pillars of your offer, so the 3 to 5 milestones that you take people through. And then the parts are the deliverables. What do they actually get or receive when they work with you? And finally, the price. This one's self-explanatory. And this looks more complicated than it actually is, but we can help you put this together using our framework. After we've got an offer that people actually want to buy, the next thing we need is a marketing strategy. And if you're looking to win clients but you've not got much budget, the best thing you can do is ignore all the Facebook ad gurus out there and do this organically. So the main marketing focus should be the content that we produce. Content that takes people on a journey with us, giving away as much information as possible to position us as someone worth following, worth paying attention to, and worth buying from. And in order to compete on LinkedIn and other platforms today, you need a system for your content. A system that you can generate ideas from, that you can produce easily with minimum effort. And we can show you how to make all this high impact content too. We can turn you into a content machine, but most business owners get it wrong. They only put out content to try and win clients, which usually results in their audience pulling away and leaves them not only with no clients, but no decent audience either. So we focus on an objective first strategy. And we cover 3 objectives: how to capture attention and build followers, how to build trust with them, and how to convert them into leads and clients. And each piece of content you put out should be constructed in this way, beginning with the end in mind. Once we helped our client Ed position his content strategy, he saw amazing success within our program and went from 2.5k a month to 10k a month. The same with Jo and her social media business too, winning big retainers by implementing our systems. And if this already sounds like something that you could benefit from, you don't need to watch the rest of this video. If you want to start winning these 4-figure clients and achieving results like Jo and Ed, then we want to speak to you. There's a link under this video that will take you to a calendar to allow you to book a call with either myself or the team. On to the next secret: lead flow and conversion. So we've got our offer and our content machine is up and running. Now we need to take the right people from our audience to a call and convert them into paying clients. And our marketing should do a lot of the heavy lifting for us. It should allow us to turn attention into leads. So using our 3 content objectives, we take people on a journey of knowing us, liking us, and trusting us, building enough trust that our ideal clients want to pay us money. And this will probably be a mixture of videos, thought leadership, design, opinions, client results, and definitely some personal content too. And we need to put together a very specific system that calls out this audience, qualifies them, and brings them to a call with us ready to buy. Like Bushra and like Laura did, and both have seen amazing results inside our program. They got the content right, then we help them set up lead flows that means clients come directly to them rather than the other way around. Now all of the first 3 secrets are great, but they actually mean nothing without the last 2. The last 2 secrets underpin everything we've talked about so far. And the 4th secret is systems, which is a bit of a buzzword. Oh, systems and processes, but with good reason. Because if you think about it, the whole world is made up of systems. We all have a digestive system. We're all on a massive rock in a giant solar system. We buy and sell things in a giant economic system. And your business is no different. It falls back on the level of systems that you have in place. And I love this quote by James Clear. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Everyone's got goals. Everyone wants to achieve something. But if they don't have a foundation to fall back on when things get tough, they're only going to get tougher. So a system sits between your inputs and your outputs. You put something into the system, it completes a process and then delivers those outputs. That might be a system for writing that produces multiple pieces of content. It might be a system to onboard new clients, or a system to track leads, or maybe a system that qualifies people. And these systems give you leverage, but they're often underappreciated, and most small business owners just repeat the same task day in, day out, without being aware of how much time and money it's actually costing them. And when you work with us, not only will we advise what systems you need to use, we'll actually provide ours to help your business run much more efficiently too. Because systems make things easy. Justina and Melissa both came into our program and systemized their approach. Now they're reaping the rewards, financially, but also in other areas of their life too. Now we come to the last secret, mindset. Mindset and personal standards. And I'll be upfront, I always thought mindset was a little bit spiritual and a bit woo-woo. And you might too, but the deeper you get into business, you'll start to see that everything is related to mindset. And I've found that mindset is strengthened by hard work. The harder you work in the right direction, the smarter you become, the more confident you become. And this comes down to 3 things. Firstly, expecting blockers. At every stage, seeds of doubt are going to creep into your mind. Overwhelm, fear of failure, imposter syndrome, judgment, rejection, skill gaps, bad clients. The key is to expect them and arm yourself with the tools to overcome them. And when these seeds of doubt do show, being surrounded by a group or rubbing shoulders with a group of like-minded entrepreneurs who can offer a different perspective. Next, ruthless elimination. And you might not want to hear this, but the reason that some people are successful and you might not be is due to you focusing on tasks that just aren't important. You're saying yes to all the wrong things. You don't need a flashy website. You don't need to be on every social platform. You don't need a neon sign in your office to impress clients. You need a roadmap that gets you from A to B, from B to C, C to D, etc., etc. As entrepreneurs, we're plagued with perfectionism and we feel the need to make sure that everything's perfect. And a big part of success is ridding yourself of this perfectionism and trusting the process. And we can give you that process too. And number 3, relentless pursuit. Our business values are pretty simple. One of our core values is to inspire action. Action over everything else, which means becoming relentless, obsessed in achieving our goals. Even when the work gets boring or tiresome, it's crucial to rid yourself of the short-term thinking and the instant gratification that's kept you stagnant for so long. Because most people have an addiction to comfort, and whilst that might be comfortable now, it won't be comfortable in 5, 10, 20 years time. We help our clients shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And once you get those first few quick wins, you start to realize that anything's possible. And when you know what blockers are going to come up, you can eliminate the unnecessary and become obsessed with the process. And we've helped loads of people do this. Dina, a career coach. Jamie, a copywriter. Kate, a systems and funnels expert. Louise, an interior designer. Maria, 10K months. Stephen, 5K clients. Zoe, 7K clients. And this could be you. If you watched the video this far, there's something inside you, a desire to succeed. And it's time to stop playing small. If you're anything like I was at the start of this, you're probably half in, half out, maybe a bit wishy-washy with your approach. And I get it. It's easy to sit on the fence. It's comfortable. It's what you're used to. But if you want to see how far you can take this, I want you to click the link underneath this video and schedule a call with us. We'll help you win clients like all the wonderful people we already work with. We'll hop on Zoom with you for 45 minutes, find out a bit more about where you're at, where you want to get to, and see if we can help. And we're not going to pressure you into anything. You know, this step isn't for everyone. We'll be honest if it's not for you. But if you want to reach that next stage, attract those dream clients, and earn more money too, then you're going to have to change in some way. You're going to have to take action. So click the link below, fill out a few details, and let's see where we can take you in the next few months. As I touched on earlier, we're running a massive promo at the moment with loads of good stuff included. Most importantly, the whole of December free, you get access to loads of bonus courses and face-to-face events in the UK twice a year as well. We'll see you on the call.